where this goes. So Rumble was left and taken very, very late. Normally a first pick, as we will remember from the entirety of the second round robin. But QV does down a wall and try and disrupt in that way. Stop creeps coming in as top lane dive. Now that's definitely a thing.
Yeah, here's Thrill of the Hunt, and the ultimate comes out from Mata. He just tanks up the turret. That's going to be another kill. First blood going over to Smeb on the top side of the map.
Very clean. Didn't move Jackson. That feels pretty good.
Sort of. Well, KJ actually getting chained up here as there's the ace in the hole at the same time. Wild growth shouldn't be enough. Oh no, but there's another chain! The score through the exhaust, able to pick that one up. Nice double knock up on the kick for the disengage out of Haru. He's going to land. Crown turns up first as Pawn's going to be here. Jumps over the wall.
Nice
Brilliant equalizer as QV throws down the ult. Is it going to be enough as Haru? So incredibly low. The chains are there on a QV score. Jumps himself back in. Nethergrass blocks up the cannon and he's going to fall. And now the snowball is going to land Haru. Oh my goodness, almost tanked it and sacrificed his life. But Samsung should have lost more there. Nice defensive play. However, KT still ahead and Def still wants more flashes forward. Oh my god. Tower range. Okay, I like...
Not half full or half empty. It's kind of just
I'm an
skewed.
optimist, and the flash, look, flash for free from Score. Gets it onto QV. Actually decides to jump underneath this turret. This is dangerous.
Nice
Equalizer's going to help out. As there's the Vengeful Maelstrom. He's going to lock him down. Slice Maelstrom, sorry. He's not a Maokai. I'm just used to QV playing tanks. And this is going to be Samsung. Yeah, Cap. Score is actually going to find Crown, but the rest of Samsung are going to find Score. Teleport actually here as Pawn looking for the stun. Gets it onto KJ and shatters him. Score now looking for that Thrill of the Hunt, jumps on top of Crown, gets him off the Weaver's wall as he jumps over to the side. Pawn gets in with the distortion. Fantastic equalizer again as Pawn gets out. Smeb's going to grab the other kill and the exhaust saved for Crown. Mata playing like old Mata, the one we wanted to see, and picks up a well-deserved kill, and Deft was just farming mid.
And Pawn getting that preferential matchup has really helped him have the map impact once again. Pawn standing up, Rumble Equalizer standing up. Close to 100% kill participation as Mata's caught.
Yeah, Mata in trouble. The culling comes out, but not a lot of answering damage from the support Malzahar, so nicely done by Ruler as Baron's been started.
Yeah, they're already onto the Baron. Ruler healthy. We know he has no culling. Reinforcements are only really a Lulu. See the pings and the danger pings to run away, so it's going to be a Baron over to KT.
Yeah, absolutely no way they could do anything about it. QV down in the bottom lane with no teleport. Free for KT. Mata's not going to have that one, but brilliant.
In the front line, as Cannon's looking for the fight. Remember, not AP Cannon.
Oh, Smeb may get his flash force here. No uses for Sonya's death. Takes out Haru already as QV gets in there with the exhaust, but it's a double kill for the Caitlyn. Another one goes down for Smeb's Crown. He's going to get stunned up. Score jumps on top of him. Good wild growth. Keeps the mid laner alive, but Samsung have already lost this fight. It's a triple for Deft, and they'll get the inhib. And can they even win the game?
They're going to look for it. Still pretty long respawn time, specifically on Crown. Game 1 might already be in the books.
This is ridiculous from KT. Definitely not what I was expecting, to be perfectly honest. First Nexus turret falls down. The second one should follow relatively easily as KJ might just die. It is going to be the full house completed. And the Nexus falls. Oh my goodness, KT, what a performance in game 1.
And we had so many questions, still some linger, but we can answer one, Atlas. We asked the question of what happens when Samsung try to match KT at their own game, going for a no-tank comp when QV has played only tanks. The 12-game winning streak of Samsung will mean very little if they lose this series. It ends right now, 12-1 in their last 13, and KT will not go down 3-0 like so many analysts predicted.
I was on their train, Papa Smithy. I thought that KT just wouldn't be able to hold a candle to the consistency of Samsung, but with that unrelenting pressure at the beginning and the interesting draft phase.
What does Samsung look like in that run? You think, okay, QV's on a tank. Okay, Haru has jungle pressure. Crown is at least going even in mid lane. I don't feel like any of those three things happened to any great degree. It was a thing. QV's going for a skill matchup. He wants to match fire with fire. He's not going to take a tank into Kennen, but he already lost out. Peanut squashing impression. QV squishy, remember.
Yeah, does have the acceleration gate, but there's the flash from Smeb. Gets the stun, gets the cocoon, and Score's going to jump in. That's first blood to the Elise, and this is why they banned it game 1.
Poetry in motion from KT, who always had confidence to invade. Now we're going to see that, Haru.
Yeah, well, Smeb, of course, it's a worrying time. He does need to get the stun and does so, but the flash forward, Haru wants this. Just needs to cock that gun and is going to do so. Shoots him in the face, and actually QV is going to grab that kill. Nicely done to give it over to his solo laner.
But it's not
coming in. as Mata doesn't have the ultimate. Deft does. He flashes, looks for the arrow, just whiffs it all the way through, and he is going to die. Oh my god, picks up the 1-for-1! The volley just doing so much damage with all of the minions.
So much greed coming through. Cuvée trying to take out Score.
Dodges a lot of that damage. Will need to switch back. Gets the cocooners. In goes Pawn. He's looking for it. Does get it, but face dive needs to be there. Score grabs the kill as it's answered immediately by Crown. Pawn needs his cooldowns back up. Time Wind is there. Doesn't get the tick on the way back.
It's such a big change. It's not so much the first bloods as Cuvée once again will take a lot of damage.
Yeah, Cocoon lands. There's the arrow that flashes into it though! As Score. I think he was actually in range for that one. He's still going for this. The ultimate comes out from Crown and Haru's there to clean it up. And that was a bit of a KT play there out of Score.
Exercise and frustration, but they're going to try.
Yeah. End of the line is there as Haru's tanking up this turret. Pawn face dives in. Crown taking a lot of damage. Has to ult out though. This is dangerous. Nice stun, but Pawn gets the follow-up kill. Collateral damage is there, but Pawn's absolutely fine with that. Can even teleport back to lane.
Sam's the one who's fallen the biggest margin behind, 33 CS, and Smeb is a level above him as well.
Oh, there's the Slicing Master one more time. We'll get the stun very, very quickly as Cuvé's going to die. All too easy for Smeb, and you can see those.
They don't necessarily have any pressure in their duo lane to walk up and ward, and Cuvé's going to get dived again.
He is definitely dead. Score's going to grab that kill one more time as Parallel Convergence into the mid lane, just stopping Ruler from getting anywhere near this creep wave.
But we keep changing camera shots between winning trades.
Position at the same time. They're going to go for this dragon once again as Ruler just getting shot in the face. The arrow flies through, but Ruler actually flashes out of the way. Scores there! Perfect timing! And they're going to be able to grab this turret as well. All too easy. Dragon does once again go down, but KT looked to be completely fine with it as Score takes a shock blast. Needs to be very, very careful. Remember, nothing to get himself around there as the Wild Growth comes in. Does now have that repel back up, and Score's just going to take them on a merry chase as he tries to escape this one. Good slow from Core JJ, and that will be the end. But inner turret falls. Inner turret will possibly can utilize that proto belt. Dash cannons his way out as Cuvée looking to die one more time. Score's going to turn up, as he always does. The best friends club, the Bash brothers here in Smeb and Score as they take down this inner turret. Yeah.
Consistently.
Score is going to get ran into. Big damage with that proto belt though as Pawn's right deep in the backline. He will need to use that ultimate, but uses the Zhonya's first that he picked up very, very recently. There's the ult, gets himself out, but Cuvé's here. Good timing. Haru is going to take down Smeb in the backline as Cuvée now dashing out. Score off to the side. Deft flashes really nicely, but he gets exhausted and he's surrounded. Pawn gets a lot of damage in and Mata takes down Haru, but KT was so split in that fight.
The first time we've seen a true team fight, and okay, Samsung finally.
Gone off too soon. Pawn's here as well. He does have that ultimate. Time Winder getting a lot of damage, and there's the repel. Score just getting Samsung Galaxy all the way out as Parallel Convergence might be there. Really good flanking play as Pawn throws down the ult. The Zhonya's is there. Smeb grabs the first kill, and Samsung are getting corralled into the edge. Massive damage, and Pawn grabs one. Still able to almost get out there. That's a double kill for Defto, and KT are still chasing. Haru wants to get back home so desperately, but I don't think Kansas is the option, my friend. Smeb's going to be able to take this one. That's the ace. And KT just
double Mountain Drake. All those parts make sense. But then you see the team comp. They stay so long on the Baron, but by the time that they peel off, Cuvée can't be a frontliners. Mata decides he doesn't want a Baron buff.
That was for the crowd. You can hear them in the background. They're pretty excited about the
this
the
could be interesting.
This could most certainly be a problem, but just dodges out of the way, but the Smite's not going to be in the pit. He is going to be able to get it. Cuvé's going to die. They even invested the teleport. He's very good at it. On the echoes, he dives right in. Crown's going to get stunned and destroyed. Already nothing doing here as KT rip through Samsung. Ruler is in the middle of the fight, not where he wants to be. Haru's going to die. It's a double for Score as the tower's taken down, and yet again, KT. No answers from Samsung. They'll take down the Nexus for Game 2, and it's now set point for a 3-0 for KT Rolster. I did not expect to say it, but now it has to be a Samsung reverse sweep.
And we've seen reverse sweeps in semifinals, but it certainly doesn't look like a semifinal that's poised to go that way. If you take the name tags off Samsung, they could be any other team. They could be Kongdu Monster Atlas, and that's kind of a scary thing.
That would possibly be better because they were the most recent ones to beat KT Rolster.
They're not playing like Samsung, they are not drafting like Samsung, and they're getting run over like they are not a relevant factor at all. whatever they decided to draft for today needs to be rubbished, straight to the bottom of the rubbish. Maybe light it on fire. I don't know how the fire codes are here in the OGN Stadium, and go back to comfort. And maybe even think about some of those trades. Haru was decent in Game 2. He certainly wasn't the major problem. They do not have a substitute for QV, it should be noted. But they need something new. And whether that's going to be purely draft or the return of some...
mid. Interesting. So Mata giving Deft all of that support.
Could also be the mid lane Karma.
That, of course, Papa Smithy.
The fattest.
Oh, yes. They're looking for ambition. In goes Mata, flashes very, very aggressively. Score's going to go down. There are the Flame Chompers and first blood. First score. Deft gets excited, but not as excited as if he had picked up that kill. But success for KT. Maybe he needs that QSS before he gets anything else. His Spawn, he's going to get locked on, taking a lot of damage as QV's going to turn up. And there's the ultimate crown. Uses his QSS. Get himself out of it as Smeb. Interesting teleport, but he's looking for Wraith. But this may have been too ambitious. There it is. Speaking of which, the collateral damage comes down to the kickback. Crown's going to die. It's a 1-for-1 dredge line. But now, here comes Deft. QV in trouble. Rocket, he is going to get excited. And he's looking for ambition and Wraith. They go down low. Last Rocket's not going to do it.
9, 5 points in QJ.
Oh, there's the flash. Pawn's going to get knocked up here as well. Blade the Rune King comes down, but the safeguard isn't going to be up. No, of course not. Just pulls out the sticks, and the Ren's going to take him down. Score. He's not going to die.
A phase is Pawn Ghosts. Okay, yep, they want to kill Nautilus.
Yeah, and Score's going to land the Q as well. Resonating Strike's going to get him there, and in goes Pawn. Throws down the Nether Grasp, and they're like, well, QV's been free food. Let's just take him out again.
And the reason why they're so confident, look at the build, going for Frozen. Yeah. Only now.
The depth charge, so in goes Stitch. This could be a problem, but Smeb just wants it. QSS comes down, and Stitch won't be stunned out of this. That's another kill for the Kalista.
Yeah, bringing it back 2050.
Grab that outer turret finally, but Smeb looking for the flanking play. Landing a lot of stun onto Ambition. Starts it as QV's just going to get stunned up. Score looking for the kickback, but he takes so much damage. Smeb now going to get turned on as Deft is untouched in the backline. Oh no, the rocket's not going to land. His Crown has already taken down Smeb. Score's going to die. Stitch going nuts, and here's the snowball, but it's for Samsung. The double kill as Mata falls, and Samsung Galaxy, they look at the Baron and say, oh, we've got a Kalista. Ain't no one stealing this.
And both of them have the hyper carry. KT don't have dive outside of Lee Sin and Kennen, and all their ults were down, so they were just able to have Kalista free hit in the backline. They've smited already, but they do have Rend.
Yep, Deft has a lot of range here as well as Crown's going low. Deft picks up the kill. He gets excited. QV has the Titan's Rock, but look at this damage. Rend is going to get the Baron, and now Deft is in trouble. Ambition taking it, but Stitch. Oh, Deft turns it around, picks up the double. Is the zap going to be the no? QV's alive for the moment, but there's the kill as Pawn picks it up. They do have one more Baron, but the zap. Oh, Ambition gets home. Deft almost saves it completely. Now everyone has to go back. Deft is going to find QV. He's doing a lot of damage. See, now with all of those items, it's a good move. But look at this. The inhibitor's being taken down. Massive knock-up with that Fate's Call as Wraith is going to follow. Score grabs that one kill back with the help of Pawn, but that inhib's gone. Sick, oh my god.
Sick Realm Warp, one of the best we've seen, but the fight still goes.
Yep, is Deft going to get here in time is the real question. They have taken down Ambition. Crown gets one back, but here comes Deft. And down goes Stitch. QV, he's in no man's land at this stage. There's a tower still there, buddy, but good slow. And he's going to have to tank up more of this turret. Can KT actually repair any of this damage done, though, in the time that they've got, as QV is running them on a merry chase around Summoner's Rift. Beautiful knock-up. And not going to get slowed. Look at this guy go.
His tank play is undeniable, but the chase will keep coming. They'll keep coming.
Very cute from Mata.
Buying a lot of time. That was what you can say about this. It's a bit of a hollow victory, but all that QV can really hope for at this point.
And it needs to be Deft that gets this kill, otherwise it's just not worth it. And there it is.
Really good time for the AP Malzahar.
Score was looking for Stitch, but gets locked down. QV once again is going to get a lot of this focus as Redemption is there. Doubles come down as QV is going to get killed by Score. Big Redemption for the work, and look at Stitch. Crown's got locked up, and he's going to fall. Smeb grabs that kill, and KT still just team fighting like gods. The flash forward. Smeb wants Stitch so bad, and Pawn's going to take down Wraith as an afterthought. Ambition. These Malefic Visions are really hurting now, and KT moves so fast.
I don't know if the game will end here, but it might be close.
Ambition has been stopped. It's only Stitch in the base.
They're going to look for the end.
They're trying to go for it. Stitch, can he actually get the work done as Ambition? He can find Mata, but has Mata bought enough time to try and win this game. First tower falls down, the minigun. Both 80 carries. Both with all that they need so far as Ambition gets kicked back. Oh no, he's being caught up. Big Wild Growth though, he survives for the moment as Pawn's going to be able to grab it. Super Mega Death Rocket not going to be able to get the kills. QB flashes, but Score follows through. Realm Walk gets everyone out on the side of Samsung, but Score's still chasing down the big titan of the depths. He is eventually able to get himself relatively clear, but look at the Flame Chompers. That completely singles him out. And KT with 2 picks will be able to do whatever they want.
Now Crown's overextended as well. He walked up.
Oh no, and the Realm Walk is most certainly down. Has to flash to get out of the way. KT still can't actually head into the base, remember, as Stitch is going to be able to pull. No, he can't! Oh my god, Def, that damage!
This could be it. They're pushing through the mid.
They are, and it's only Wraith left alive. Of course, Crown had already fallen, and there it is. That's the ace, and this is going to be KT with the 3-0 sweep over Samsung. The team that was in clear second place, looking like the best team in Korea moving into this series, and the grand final is going to be epic. They're on the fountain, and it's all over.
KT woke up with a dream. Samsung only now waking up. It was a nightmare for them. KT Rolster rewrite the recent form, rewrite the trends. Questions from the analysts are gone. KT Rolster showed up on the day. 2 different squads couldn't pick up a single victory against KT Rolster, and now we get the super-powered telecom war we thought was gone a month ago.
This is like Megazord heading into battle right now, Papa Smithy, and can they now do it? I mean, I don't know which KT is going to turn up. As soon as you think that they're going to do phenomenal things, they don't necessarily find it. As soon as you put them as the underdog, they demolish Samsung Galaxy. This final is going to be out of control.
And I love the analogy you give, because it does feel like all their powers combined. It does feel like there was no passengers. We've said things about Pawn, we've said things about the bot lane, we've said things about individuals, and we've always compared KT against greatness. It's why you don't talk about them in any way apart from this team needs to be one of the top 2 in the league, one of the top 2 shooting for worlds. That is why they took lower offers in Korea. That's why they didn't go back to China, to North America. They did it to win. They won on this day, and now SKT is really going to have to check themselves. They really need to be ready for the potential of KT.